channel. Glad you can join me for today or on today. Today is February 4th, 2017. Today's video is going to be how I'm going to track my fitness journey and how I'm going to track specifically my progress. If you all don't know, I decided to quit my weight loss journey, and if you kind of want to know why, check out the link up here that should come up on the card. Just click that and it will explain as to why I decided to quit my weight loss journey and proceed with a fitness journey instead. So today's video is going to be specifically on how I'm going to track that my fitness journey. I'm repeating myself. I'm going to do that through non-scale victories, and I know a lot of people have heard of the term non-scale victories, and it's simply what it says, what it stands for: using methods other than the scale to track your progress in your journey. So prior to me quitting my weight loss journey, I was tracking my progress through the scale, through measurements, and through progress pics. So my journey moving forward is going to eliminate the scale and the measurements. So I'm only going to be tracking my progress through other methods. And I would like to call this method the look, feel, fit method. So it's a three-step or three-part method that I'm utilizing to track my progress. So let's begin with what they mean. Number one, look. How you look. And it doesn't necessarily mean how you look to yourself, because we look at ourselves every day in the mirror. It also includes how you look to other people, because other people tend to notice the changes in you before you notice it, because everybody doesn't see you all the time every day. I mean, unless it's your spouse or something, but even your spouse can tell a change in you before you see a change in you. It takes quite a bit of progress before you actually start noticing, oh, I do look a little smaller, or I do look a little more muscular than I did before. But the look is how you look in the mirror. The small changes to your arms, to your neck, to your face, to your stomach, your legs, your butt, whatever it is, how you look in the mirror. I am going to continue to take progress pictures as well, some comparison pictures using maybe a month or two ago to current day to see if there's a change in that aspect. The second part is feel. How do you feel? Now this is also a two-part section, just like look has, a two-part section of how you look to yourself and how others see you. Well, the feel method is how you feel physically and how you feel mentally. So physically, I've always been pretty in tune with how I feel physically. Like, I can tell when something's not right, whatever it is, but I can tell more as I progress in my journey. For instance, if I don't drink, I know I'm using my hands a lot, sorry. I know if I don't drink enough water throughout the day, or the amount of water that my body is used to having. Oh, Ryan just woke up. Give me a second. Okay, sorry about that. Had to tend to the 2-year-old, the terrible 2-year-old. So he's probably going to be walking in here in the next few moments. But anywho, what was I saying? Oh yeah, feel. So if I don't drink enough water, I can tell. I can tell, not just, this is TMI, not just when I go to the restroom, the color of your urine can kind of tell you if you're drinking enough water. If it's on the clearer side, that means you're hydrated. But if it's on the yellow side, that means I'm gonna need you to get some water. I need you to put down the soda and the juice and get some water. So I can kind of tell from that, and also how I feel just physically. I feel dehydrated, I feel sluggish, and if I don't get the amount of water that I'm used to getting now. Like I fill this up in the morning and I drink it throughout the day, and I try to drink 2 of these. And I notice if I don't get through a whole one, I can tell. I can tell now, because my body's used to this amount of water. Also with the food that you eat, if you've progressed in your journey and you have a few days where you kind of eat unhealthy for a little bit, you tend to be able to tell, you know, physically. You feel sluggish, you feel bloated, you don't feel like you have energy, you know, you have a big meal full of unhealthy foods, you know, you tend to want to take a nap, but you know, you don't have any energy. And food should do the opposite for you. Food is fuel. You know, when you put fuel in a car, that's for it to go. It doesn't stall the car out. It helps it run, which is how food should be. Food should feel like fuel. Food should give you energy. So that's how you can tell physically, or that's how I can tell physically if I'm eating too much junk food, eating fast food too much. And that's another thing. I'm going to talk to you guys about my relationship with fast food. I'm going to do another video on that, so stay tuned for that. But so that is the physical aspect of feel. The mental aspect of feel. How do you feel mentally? Now, if you're progressing in your journey, your trips to the grocery store will change. You will notice, you may not even notice it until you get home with the groceries, that, wait a minute, I didn't go down the cookie aisle, or I didn't go grab a cake from the pastry section or the bakery section. Like you'll notice that you've been reprogrammed, and you subconsciously know that those aisles are not aisles you need to be walking down. So, and there he goes. So, you know, mentally you progress mentally when that becomes a habit that you just avoid, you subconsciously avoid those aisles. And the mental aspect is also, you know, mental health. I am a sufferer of depression. I have depression, I have anxiety. So if I feel like I'm having more anxiety than I should, or if I feel like I'm kind of going down that rabbit hole of depression, I could check myself, and it's a little easier when I'm on my fitness journey and I'm on track with my fitness journey. When you are not on a fitness journey, you're living on an unhealthy life, you're eating unhealthy, you're not working out, you're just stagnant in that area. Depression can be a harder thing to get out of. It becomes more of a struggle to climb out of that rabbit hole, per se. And I'm saying this from my experience. Being unhealthy, not working out, not meditating, not doing anything to help myself physically and health-wise, it becomes an obstacle, more of an obstacle to get out of my funks. I still have depression sometimes. I still have my depressed days, and I still have days when I have a little bit of anxiety. I think that's something that I have come to terms with, that I'm going to probably live with for the rest of my life. But it's more manageable when you're healthier. The third part, fit. It is not short for fitness. Fit is how you fit in your clothes. Now here's a disclaimer. And this is where some people make the mistake and they end up just quitting their journey altogether. Sometimes when you put on a pair of pants, if you are on track with your journey, you're eating healthy, you're working out like you need to, you're burning the amount of calories that you need to burn and all that. If you're on track and you notice that some pants are getting tighter rather than looser, don't be discouraged, because that could mean that you're building muscle quicker than you're burning fat. So don't be discouraged if you notice that, wait a minute, these jeans around my thigh area are a little tighter than they than they used to be. You know, don't automatically think you're getting fatter. That may not be the case. That is pretty much it. That is how I'm going to be tracking my fitness journey through non-scale victories and utilizing the look, feel, fit method. I hope this video is helpful to you guys. I hope maybe you utilize the look, feel, fit method instead of focusing solely on how much you're weighing on the scale, because the scale does not take into account, unless you have one of those really sophisticated scales that does all this other stuff other than your weight, and it's like one of those super accurate scales. Unless you have one of those, then the scale is not something you should just focus on solely. You know, I'm not saying give up the scale completely. Some people just, their goal is to get to a certain number on the scale, and if that's your goal and you want to weigh yourself, that's fine. I would just recommend not doing it so frequently as every single day, unless you're on like a prep, like a competition prep, where that's something that you have to do for your plan. I would not be getting on the scale every single day, because your weight fluctuates from water weight, the amount of sodium that you eaten the day prior or 2 days prior, you know, the training, that workout you did yesterday. You know, it just, so many things can manipulate that number to where it can be discouraging if you see it going up, then down, and up, then down. It could be like, okay, just, you know, screw this whole journey. So just be mindful of that. If you're gonna still utilize the scale, if the scale is gonna be part of how you track your progress, just be careful. Don't become obsessive with it, because it's a dangerous thing. So that is it. I hope you guys enjoyed the video, and again, stay tuned for the next video where I am going to be discussing my relationship with fast food. Also, if you like this video and you would like to see more videos like this, please click the like button, and also click the subscribe button and the little bell so that you are notified when my next video is available. Also, if you have any questions or concerns or advice, please feel free to leave it in the comment section below. Thanks for watching. See you guys next time. Bye.